Alright. Okay. I haven't done this event, but I need to steal stuff. Alright, let's get this integrate started. Shall we? You're gonna end up spilling the beans anyways. So I suggest you do sooner rather than later if you know what's good for you. Got it all wrong, I'm totally innocent. I really didn't do anything. Ooh, does this mean I'll get to say the thing the data said? Was all the rage a while ago? Yay. Hang on, just give me a second. Are you sure about that? Fold. Stare. Huh? Why are you staring me at like that, Matt-chan? Look like Lord Midget and it's freaking me out. But if she really didn't do anything, then how did this happen? True, this might be an incredibly minute case, as far as these things go, but that doesn't mean we can't overlook the threat it poses. It could be some old skeleton in our figurative closet that needs to be aired out. Let's go over the date again. I never thought I'd have to see this site again. There it is, Saijit Pyramid Himeji Castle. No, seriously, why is it still there? I thought it had already disappeared. That is what we thought too, but for whatever reason, it's back now. So, like I said, it really is an incredible minute singularity. It's probably some kind of aftershock from the Saijit singularity, but that doesn't explain why it's showing up now. At first I thought someone might have brought it back intentionally. I keep telling you, it wasn't me, I didn't do anything. The thing is, we already integrated Elizabeth and Cleopatra and they both came out clean. So if you don't have any idea what's going on either, why is it red? Why is my stream in red though? Okay, it's back to green now. So if you don't have any idea what's going on either, well, I'm not sure what to try next. If there's no culprit to be found, perhaps you could try framing one. By culprit you mean me, right? I mean, who else could it be? Yikes, I know he's only joking, but that still scared the Jikoku out of me. At this point, I think we'll just have to see for ourselves. If you don't mind, then that'd be great. But I'm afraid the Origenic is still in maintenance, so I'm going to have Mash stay here and help me out instead. I'm sorry, I can't go with you this time, senpai. Okay, see how it is? While I'd rather just hunker down in my room, I suppose I can go with you. Besides, the idea of my whole castles popping up out of nowhere like this is a little, make that really creepy. Seriously, what's going on here? Is somebody behind this? Who could it be? I didn't think anyone beside us knew that castle existed. If you're willing to go along with Senpai Osaka v Hime, that would be a big relief. Thank you. Well, come to think of it, what about Director Gordov and Shion? Should we let them know about this? In this case, I think we can just go ahead with it and ask them to sign off on it later. They're both on break right now, and something tells me that involving them with this incident could finally push them off on the edge. I totally get that. So since we know for sure this singularity is not that dangerous, I'll take responsibility for the race shift. Alright guys, keep your wits about you. I'll see you when you get back. Good luck. Well, here we are again. Looks like the raid ship went off without a hitch. Hi Aqua. Are you seeing anything unusual nearby Osaka BGM? I don't think so. Wait, Machan, over there. There's someone here. Oh, it's you two. I know you. Fo. Okay. Of course I remember you. I'll never forget a customer face. Long time no see. If you do not remember, let me remind you. I own the Epoch making space retailer that ships anything anywhere in the serververse. With a single click and a blink of I am the Amazonas.com CEO. The CEO of Amazonas? What are you doing here? Oh, it's you. Thank you for using Amazonas.com. I wouldn't say it's that constant. I know about a lot of stuff when I was living here, but your site doesn't load consistently for me in Chaldea. It doesn't. I haven't seen any reports about the connectivity issue. The website team must have been slacking off. I'll have to see that they are severely disciplined. I knew about her from the database, but it's very different seeing her in person. She's just like in my big me's note. They said she's another one of those mysterious heroine types you're not supposed to think too hard about, and it looks like they were right on the money. I remember you well too, Miss CEO. So, may I ask what brings you here? Yeah, did someone else order something from you guys? I'm afraid to answer that inquiry is somewhat complicated. Normally I would invite you all to my private conference room where I could give you a proper presentation complete with counterpoint slides. But under certain circumstances, I'm afraid the best I can do is provide a verbal rundown. That is okay. You see, I'm grappling with something of an issue at the moment. You could even say this is something of a company-wide crisis. What seems to be a problem? Every last one of my private Amazonas employees is gone. Yikes, crisis. Actually, seems to be underselling it. Well, guess another .com bites the dust. I'm sorry, when you say gone, what exactly do you mean? Exactly what I said, they are gone. I have no idea where they went, and I have no luck contacting them. This is what happens when you don't pay your employees. It's not that, I'm certain they are neither striking nor defecting to another company. Amazonas.com has never failed to provide its employees with the most valuable compensation there is, the satisfaction of a job well done. Yikes, I've heard of toxic workplace before, but yours takes the cake. Oh please, don't misunderstand. Both myself and my employees receive gratitude from satisfied customers in the form of magical energy particles, which we then convert into resources we need to operate as servants. Rest assured, my employees are well compensated, and they're working the ignition up to code. Oh really? And since we receive a great deal of gratitude, energy from the servants, this respect plan as well. Thank you for your continued patronage. I swear, I never knew how seriously to take anything having to do with the serververse. This may have been the work of some nefarious corporate headhunter. I certainly have no end of rival. Companies bereft of good PR who view Amazon.com explosive growth with envy. It always feels like no sooner has my CEO Morningstar dried than I have to go and get it wet again. I'm just going to try not to think too hard about what that means. It means I go around beating my rival companies to death. I'm not listening. So you figure your employees were being held captive somewhere then? Right, every Amazon who works for me is a fearsome warrior capable of withstanding the most atrocious delivery load. I cannot imagine they would easily be in battle, but I also cannot think of any other explanation for this strange incident. So I've been looking for them even as I continue to make my own deliveries, but to no avail. But then I was struck by a brilliant insight. Since this incident is so strange, I would never find my employees by looking for them anywhere normal. By definition, strange incidents occur in strange places. And as far as I know, this building right here is the strangest place in the entire galaxy. So I used an order slip to track it down its location. I came here in search of my employees. It wasn't me, really. I didn't even know this place was here until a little while ago. So I guess it's possible somebody else could have used my old castle to keep your employees prisoner. I already searched the entire interior, but unfortunately my employees were nowhere to be found either. I'm not picking up anything on our instruments either. Siege Pyramid Himeji Castle is definitely deserted now. To be honest, I'm at a loss here. What to do next? I haven't been in such a tight spot since that hostile takeover bid I received from my rival fishing goods. Come think back when I first found Amazonas. I managed to get out that dilemma with a CEO Morningstar that was twice as heavy as my normal one. Hey, are we sure the CEO in her title doesn't stand for Chief Execution Officer? But I cannot use that same solution to find my employees, and there are only so many deliveries I can make on my own. At this point, our delivery pipeline is severely bottlenecked, and Amazon.com may never recover from this hit to its reputation. The only way to salvage this is to find my employees ASAP, or to employ others in their stead. What? I had sworn never to resort to outsourcing, but the only constant in this world is change. And being flexible and adapt to needs of times is mark of the first-rate CEO. Which brings me to my next question. Would any of you be interested in becoming official Amazon's delivery person subcontractors? As I recall, you have a giant robot on hand, correct? The one whose ownership remains unclear. It doesn't have to be a giant robot, of course. Any delivery person capable of flying and acting with spirit entry will be a precious servant resource. Well, sure. I guess we have more than our share of people with this pretty high mobility. I just want to repair this singularity hay fast so I can get back to my room as soon as... Yeah, about that, could I talk to you guys in private for a bit? What's up? Based on everything she told us, I have a feeling she might actually be the core of this minute singularity. It's entirely possible that she didn't come to this singularity to look for her employees, but rather that the only reason this singularity even exists is because her coming here to look for her employees energized their remnants. Besides, servants like her have an unusual casualty about them. It's like they just naturally attract trouble. So what you're trying to say is, this is only theory on my part, but I have a feeling this minute singularity is directly tied to her goal of finding her employees. That is probably why it exists in the first place. But what I'm trying to say is that this singularity will probably not go away until her problem is resolved. Actually, really. At this point, I don't think it will disappear even if she were to leave. So yeah, I think this is the only way to take care of it, completely without any leftover distortions. Okay, we'll help you with your job. You will? Wonderful. Then our first order of business is to resume delivery operation. It will not do to find my employees if the company goes under, and they have no job to return to. Huh? That's really decent of you. You're a good company president, aren't you? I'm not the president, I'm the CEO stands for. Well, I tell you what it stands for some other time, and not anytime soon. At any rate, we can look for my employees while we make our deliveries. With luck, we may well end up finding them that way, and even if we don't, we could still find a lead that points us in the right direction. Good point. I'll make sure to collect as much information as I can. Now before we finalize our contract, there is one last thing I need to take care of. Okay, hi Kang. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Amastelcom may still be a startup, but it's also one of the finest companies in the galaxy. I may not finish this event though. Since it's a tower event. So if you're going to be my first subcontractors, I need to make sure your performance is up to snuff. Which means you need to pass the first test, my training program / interview. I knew it. And just so you know, delivery works is serious business. Every Amazon's delivery person needs to be ready to accept any kind of order at any moment's notice and deliver to anywhere in the galaxy. Anyone lacking in either capability or mental fortitude who attempts to complete this task will die. Oh? The most important capability of a delivery person needs to do with stamina. The second most important is also stamina, and goes for the third, fourth, and fifth capabilities as well. So I will personally test you to see whether you have what it takes to be a delivery person. Or if you cannot withstand my morning star, you will never be able to withstand the entitled customer complaints. And with that, let the training program begin. Oh damn, I used the wrong servant. And she used melt. Since she has very high HP, I need a single target servant. See? 1k. Totally wrong servant to use. It does crap damage, I'm changing servants. $900 left. Two more before she uses her MP. One more turn. Oh damn. Oh. That's gonna hurt. There we go. I'm exhausted. I don't blame you, I'm exhausted just from watching it. Good you pass, indeed. I'm impressed that you are still able to stand after such a rigorous exam. I believe you said your company name is Chaldea. Then welcome to MLS.com. Chaldea, you are now officially our very first club contractor. I'll make sure your logo is added to our website list of partner companies. So now that's settled, what exactly is this job going to entail? Hey, worry not. I know what you're thinking. You want to know if this collaboration will be win-win. We're both our companies, right? Not a problem. At MLS.com, our outsourcers are nothing less than an extension of our corporate body. Now that the figurative ink on agreement is dry, you and I are practically family or comrades in arms. As such, I'll ensure that your working environment is pristine, and I will match MLS.com prize ambition workflow to match yours. Rest assured that these will be the best working conditions in the galaxy condition that will empower all of you to do your jobs safely and securely. Enjoy doing them, and enjoy your sense of fulfillment from them. Now then, to begin with, I think I'll make this building into my new Amazon.com branch office, since no one appears to be using it. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, Nani? How about it's like an Outer Rim pop-up shop, huh? Here you go again with the weirdness. Oh, there you are. Good, everything's now ready. Just to make double sure, did you really renovate the entire interior of that building in a short time since we last spoke? Yes, I did. Our technology acumen has had to constantly innovate to keep pace with the times, which make this task trivial. Now then, I would like to make double sure of something. As well, I believe you said there will be no issues with any right holders, correct? As I'm sure it goes without saying, we take IP rights very seriously. You will never find any pirate versions of anything on Amazon.com. Personally, I'm not sure how much rights figure into a building in a singularity. But everyone who seemed like they might have some claim to them, namely Osaka BGM, Cleopatra, and Elizabeth, were all happy to give the rights away to help Master with his mission. What's going on with that? That's the funniest work of architecture I've ever seen. Look at it, Lord Apollo. It's got buildings on top of buildings on top of buildings. And who are you? Oh, I'm your friendly neighborhood old man. This here's my little brother. We're here to make sure everything goes smoothly. Hey you guys. Are you sure this isn't gonna be a problem? Right. This newly developed EOD anti-Greek deterrent is working, right? When I heard we were dealing with a certain CEO and that it's possibly that quirk of hers might be the same or worse than the Amazon we know. Well, it's kind of freaking this old man out more than I might let on, you know? It's Hector and Paris. They're here to help. You two seem vaguely familiar. That's right, I remember now. Aren't you two the shining helmet and little angelic devil planet of planet Troy? But never mind, there's no way those two could be here. No, you must just happen to resemble them or be from another season. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. I seriously thought my heart was gonna give out. Then since this is our first time meeting, allow me to introduce myself properly. I am CEO of Amanos.com. Here's my business card. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh yeah, same here. Sorry, I don't have a card myself. I'm just not important enough for that sort of thing. Besides, I'm only here because they thought it'd be a good idea to have someone who knows how to negotiate around. I told him there's any number of others around who could talk circles around me, but he still insisted on me for some reason. Well, we're not trying to win these negotiations, which means the Professor Holmes, Caesar, and the others usual suspect won't be a good fit. I just wanted to make sure this will be an environment we can reasonably help out in, and give us the green or red light accordingly. Well, that. And I also thought having you around might help things go more smoothly, you know, in case we run into any trouble with our new business partner. I mean, I do get that the CEO there isn't the same person as the one you guys know, but still. You know, that reminds me, what is Claudia Pancakes doing right now? Well, I know I'm just making more problems for future me to deal with, but I didn't want her running into Akio? Oh crap, she got the same hair trigger for his name as everyone. Oh, you know, I was just saying we could make a killing from this collaboration if it goes off without a hitch. Before that happened, there's a certain queen we don't want accidentally running into either a particular green-haired jerkface or another version of herself. I managed to convince her that this is a perfect season for working out indoors, and that she could actually double her gains if she never leaves her room. I imagine she's probably taking that advice to heart and working her abs right about now. I see. Thank you for being considerate. Don't worry about it. I just did what had to be done. So Miss CEO, could we ask you to show us inside the building now? Very well, little boy, who strongly resembled little angelic devil. You know, not that it really matters either way, but I kind of a feeling you ought to pick one or the other. Come with me. I will start by showing you around Amazon.com Rise warehouse. Whoa, I've never seen so much stuff in one place before. Whoa. Well, look at that, big brother. There are shelves as far as the eye can see here. Wow, damn, this place is impressive. Try not to get too worked up, Paris. We're not here on a field trip, you know? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, that's quite alright. After all, this is the heart of Amazon.com. We don't just deliver goods, we also deliver dreams. It's perfectly understandable that children would jump for joy upon seeing all the many varieties of dreams we keep in stock. In fact, something would be very wrong if they didn't. Could I ask you something? No matter how I run the numbers, I don't see any way that this castle should be able to hold this much merchandises. It's probably spatial distortion spell, or some kind of technology we haven't discovered yet. I'm really curious about how they pulled this off too, but we'll never get anywhere if we stop to pick apart every inexplicable thing. But man, I really do want to know how they did this. As our subcontractor, I have to be willing to cooperate with you in every regard, but I hope you can understand that we must reserve the right to keep some corporate matters trade secrets. It's all about security and risk management. As far as work entails, when an order comes in, you will need to collect the products from this warehouse, pack them and ship them. It must take forever to find anything in a warehouse this massive. I don't know, as a matter of fact, every product we carry has been stocked completely at random. Our system uses barcodes to keep perfect track of every product location, this eliminating the needs of sorting them. As employees, all you need to do is go to the specific shelf and take the specific amount of product. This is an innovation upon which we have staked Amazon.com future, the random source system. Nugget, that sounds like something even I could do without messing up. When making deliveries, you will use Amazon.com portal to warp to the gate nearest delivery area. But from there, it will generally be up to each delivery person to determine the routes to the customer. You will be free to walk, drive, or ride that sheep for all I care. All that matters is getting the order to the customer. Intergalactic traffic regulation be damned. If anyone does try to give you trouble over an ostentatious traffic violation, just show them your Amazon.com employee badge and it'll usually work out. That is exactly the sort of thing which I pay such exorbitant corporate tax. Besides, they know that what will happen if they try to criminalize an upstanding corporate citizens for exercising her God-given rights as a taxpayer. Specifically, what will happen is a morning star right to their head, one with extra painful spikes. Well, if everyone's free to choose their own method of transportation, that makes things nice and simple. We've got a number of servants who can drive and fly and stuff, and they're not even all riders. That being said, I urge you all to remain vigilant. The Amazon.com portal may get you most of the way there, but there is still no telling what may await you on the remainder of your delivery route. You may run into an enormous man-eating beast, or need to make your way through a forest of death. Other times you may land on a planet with atmospheric pressures 1,000 times greater than your own, or a gas giant that is almost completely uninhabited. As I said during your training, anyone who fails to take this job seriously will die. You may be servants powerful enough to defeat 1,000 soldiers on your own, but without enough gratitude energy, you will find yourselves utterly drained after but a single delivery. Which is where this comes in. Oh, where it comes in. Amazon.com isn't content to sit around waiting for the rest of the galaxy to agree on workplace reforms. We are undergoing constant evolution in order to better facilitate synergic employee satisfaction. Now, as our first subcontractors, I will make a special exception and grant you access to these facilities as well. Besides, they won't do any of my other employees any good, what with all of them still missing. At any rate, forget employee welfare, what I'm about to show you is nothing less than employee paradise. Right this way. But where are we now? Hopeful? I can't tell this place. It's also connected to the warehouse though. Double spatial distortion means, but what exactly is it? These are my company's private commerce relaxation facilities. All Omnus.com employees are free to make use of them 24 hours a day. They include a spacious hot spring bath, complete with sauna, luxurious massage chairs, private naps, beds, and arcade. And a food court style group dining space staffed by first class chefs. As I learned earlier, this is paradise, designed to empower employees to quickly get their R&R they need before sending them back to Warzone, that is. The delivery person route. I call it the Great Amazon Hot Springs story. Look a lot like any other wellness resort to me. Right, I read about these in the database. It said wellness resorts are generally relaxation. Are general relaxing facilities from the late 20th century where people could enjoy good food and soak in rejuvenating baths. They were often used for business retreats as places for corporate warriors to come together and recuperate from the stressness of modern day workplace. I don't know how facilities such as these are commonly referred to on this planet, but this is indeed a place for warriors to come together. Also ensure those warriors who come here stay healthy, one way or another. Even a warrior on the brink of death from injuries sustained during especially a Jersey's delivery will be back on their feet and raring to go on a new route after one day spent here undergoing intensive recuperation. I get it, so it's like recycling, but for people instead of plastics. You really need to learn to keep your mouth shut at times like these, Paris. How could you say that, big brother? Anyway, this place does look like a real sweet getup. With all this space and all the different things to do, I think even Chaldea is surprisingly expensive servant roster ought to be able to kick back and relax here. Well, if you like it, that's plenty good enough for me. I was always kind of anxious about being able to defend Troy back during the war. But you always said things would work out. And you were right, we managed to keep it safe for a really long time. I trust your opinion more than anyone else. Thanks, Paris, but ultimately this isn't my call. Whether we go through with this or not is up to Master. To Master, what do you say? I say let's all help out Miss CEO together. Whoa, whoa. You got it, Master. If that's your call, I'll do everything I can to help. Alright then, let's get this whole delivery operation started. I agree. I think this will be the cleanest way to resolve this minute singularity. It may not be much, but I promise to help in whatever way I can too. This could be an excellent chance to learn what it takes to be an office worker at a major online retailer. Okay, Yuki, if this is what you think is best, I'm prepared to support you all the way. That said, we've never done delivery work before, and there's bound to be a new, unforeseen challenge we don't have much experience with, so we need to be careful. We'll probably want to assign servants to deliveries based on their mobility as well as their finding process. So riders will probably be your biggest asset. Then again, a lot of non-riders servants have all sorts of vehicles at their command too. There is definitely a lot to consider here. Being mobile isn't really my thing, so it's okay if I go back to being a Shannon now. So every servant in Chaldea is going to work together to handle these deliveries, right? That kind of sounds like a festival. It's gonna be fun. I don't know about fun. More like a lot of hard work to me. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to make sure I don't work too hard. Anyway, you said you're gonna stick with the CEO, right? Master, in that case, Osaka ought to be a security detail you need. After all, there won't be much need for a bunch of us to cover a lot of ground this time. I get the feeling this is gonna come up down to number of servants who can get around independently and how light they are on their feet. That means we're going to do the best we can to make deliveries too. Yay! I can't wait to get started. So you just need me to be a bodyguard then? Sure, I can do that. So I can just let the CEO handle the front lines and focus on keeping Ma-chan safe. Easy that pie. Okay everyone, let's get out there and make some deliveries. Yay, now we can start this tower event. Tower event. Just 3 characters. Saber. Something like this. I just bring 2 I don't need. Fairly AoE servants are better. That was easy. Now I can't use those 3 anymore. Okay, whatever. And yeah, wait, that's great. I only have a few servers I can use. Saber, use a berserker instead. Okusai. Okay, I only use 1. Damn it, I need free. Wait, it's Saber. It's all the class wrong. I need Archer instead. I just need this then. Damn. Can use no MP. I know Kalai's scope max then break. First floor. Rider. Assassin. Right, let's go. One vibrant down. Next floor now. Archer. Yep, I don't have a lot of different ways on NA. Last time I did Tower Bent was like Onigashima, I think.
なぎなたは乙女のたしなみ。任せよ。愛、ストーキング。遅い。なんの。そうか、任せ。ああ。
Wow.
お肌がいかにエミル勝つか。ルーンよ、力をここに。ルーンよ、力をここに。行くぞ。愛。差し湯ガッチ。湯ガッチ。リボルクオルテル。
Oh, she got the animation early.
仕方あるまい。相手が悪い。
Hello. Saber. That does Tauncy, so I'd probably use one of these. And one of these.
Nanryou, ここにあり。撃てると思うなら前へ出よ。御前の光、その呼吸を乱す。御前の光、良き営みを守りたまえ。はい、受けたまわりました。この剣は太陽のあらゆる苦情を清める焔の影のエクスカリバー。
What? Where's the boss? Oh damn.
お任せよ。受けたまわりました。はあ？黙れ、黙れ、黙れ。むんなや。受けたまわりました。受けま。はあ？ファイヤー。
I said beware of boss fights.
お任せ。はい。はっ。た。黙れ。はい。行きましょう。はあ。うん。ファイヤー。 お任せよ。た。ファイヤー。
There goes that guy.
行きましょう。お任せ。はあ。ファイヤー。我が主、 いかがでしたか。さあ勝ち時を上げよ。お客さん
Find deliver points. Berserker, so I can use any class I want for this one. I should use Tamil, because why not? Ow.
ちょっとさてさて出雲に神はこれ自在にしてみそぎの心配をかばってついてあまり矢のしずいはいやほわー陰気集結玉も裏に
It still hit hard though.
さてさてみこはいわーはい陰気集結玉も裏に
Down. 2 more berserkers.
量産ですもの節約さてさてみこはいわーはい陰気集結玉も裏に
Okay, 1k left.
ちょっと神様さ出雲に神はこれ自在にしてみそぎの証心配をかばってついてあまり矢のしずいはいやほわーいざやちれ彼岸花接触石 さてさてはいそうはい陰気集結玉も裏にこんなの朝ごはん前です
Oof. This really tests your stamina quite a lot. Caster. I can use Seek instead. Let's make a kaleidoscope. It's out of commission. This should work.
転身開始。彼方への巡礼を。我が身は天の杯を抱えて飛ぶ。邪竜なり。万物誘拐。赤がアルグリーゼ。
What? Still alive?
了解。ああ、なるほど。刹那であろうとも。
楽しかったわ。かぼちゃの豚ども、ありがとう。
8 delivery. Rider. Use this. This should probably work.
野郎ども、出番だよ。嵐のワイルドホットの始まりだ。そらよ。そら追い込むよ。倍返しさ。任せな。おひゃー。よそ見してんじゃないよ。
生贄になったのはそちらでした。
Berserker. Okay, can use any. There's at least 54s, I think.
Right, use. いかがです？感謝、バキよ。わかりました。撃ちます。いかがでしょう。
I survive. Damn it. Okay, so this one is a start quest. What? It's still affected? Oh, how dare it. Yep, it's still affected. I still have to use repeat. But can you use the port this time though? Caster. Gilgamesh. And one unusable unit. You know, this is working better than I thought. You're already doing that thing with your hand again. I'm grateful to you. I did see some signs of hesitation early on, but now here we are, already at our 10th customer. This outsourcing venture is working better than I had thought. Rather, these Pegasus and Vimana transports are extremely useful. I want them. With transport like that, I could eliminate the bottlenecks from our delivery timetable completely. I don't suppose you would be interested in selling them, would you? They are very important to us, so no, I don't see that happening. I see, at any rate, this has been rather a limited error. I always thought I could make Amazon as a household name throughout the galaxy with our strength alone. Honestly, part of me still thinks that's what I should do, because I know we have the strength to make that happen. But that aside, this collaboration is the first time I have experienced the benefits of working hand in hand with a trustworthy partner company. I used to be fiercely resistant to the very idea of relying on any other company for help. I see now that changing with the times is truly the key to achieving our galactic initiatives. Furthermore, if there are any synergistic benefits that can only be gained through partner collaboration, then it behoves me to approach managerial vision with a more flexible bent. Indeed, this has been a very illuminating experience. I'm just glad we've been able to help. Nonetheless, we must remain cautious. After all, getting a new initiative off the ground is completely easy. The real test of a company is how it handles the bumps in the road to success. It's the time when true value comes to light. True, we can't let ourselves get complacent yet. We only just started this job after all. Speaking of which, you are almost to the customer's designated coordinates, so please keep an eye out for them. Good point. Let me make sure the product is all in order. Yes, it's all here. One ballpoint pen. There is no need to be courageous. It has always been Amos.com mission statement to deliver anything, anywhere throughout the galaxy, whether it be a single pen or a slice of bread. Now let's go. This should be the place. Full. Is that Cleopatra? No, it's not. Chaldea Cleopatra is out making deliveries along with everyone else. So it must be someone else. Even she does look a lot like the servant we know. Are you the ones from Amazon.com? Indeed we are, and we are here with the item you ordered. Sign here please. Yes, of course. Yes, this is certainly the pen I ordered. Now would you use it to sign this for me? Very well, this line here, let's see. Huh? Impressive, you handled that interaction so naturally that I almost end up signing that paper. But if you thought we Amazons were all muscle and no brains, you thought wrong. As a CEO, my intelligence is just as maxed out as my strength. And here I thought I would be nice and end you quickly. How unfortunate for you that you thought otherwise. What are you talking about? I only managed to take a quick peek at that document, and near inadvertent sign thanks to her cunning plan. But that was enough for me to barely make out a ridiculous package. Sign over all rights to Amazon.com. Just barely, huh? You must be a corporate spy. No, corporate assassin. You're to engineer a hostile takeover. Who are you? Oh, your ears of my intergalactic renewability speaks volumes about your poultry networking skills. Wish to know who I am? Very well then, I'll tell you. My name is Madame Cosmic Beauty. I'm one of the 3 most beautiful women in the universe and head of an organization dedicated to sharing my beauty equally and mercifully to all who desires it. That is to say, I'm CEO of Egyptian Intergalactic Mail Order Cosmetic Company. Ignore ignorance of the successful B word. Read beautiful. You are CEO too? Then that must mean you are my eco curses. This must be the servant versus Cleopatra. I'm still not entirely clear on what the servant verse is. It looks like you're probably right. I'm genuinely appalled that you know so little about me. Then again, if you had, I doubt you would have mounted such a crass attack on my company in the first place. In the probably 3,000 years since Egyptian was founded, I have never been so insulted. It's no wonder that Lord Midget, our guardian slash mascot slash spoke character, is so furious they are ready to shoot anger beams from their glorious eyes. Attack? I have no recollection of attacking your company whatsoever. That is exactly what is so insulting. Haven't you ever seen late night infomercial? Oh, you mean those programs they sometimes show after the Cosmo Channel feature lineup is over? Yes, I know them. Those are the ones that sell things like bedspreads, vacuum cleaners, and cosmetic items over the phone. Wait, do you mean to tell me? That's right. Egyptian has been dominant in late night information market share for centuries on end. But once your insolent Amazon enter the picture, our customer has been increasingly getting their cosmetic with a single click on your site at any time of day rather than solely through late night phone calls. And our sales have been on downward trend ever since. Indeed, we do carry a wide line of pausing to spit word out with revulsion beauty products. Though I have none, zero outright negative interest in them, to the point where nearly catching a glimpse of them puts me in a foul mood for the rest of the day. At any rate, now I see, you are one of our competitors. Your actions have caused irreparable harm to both myself and my company. Such widespread availability of cheap, subpar, so-called beauty products is an effort to everything my noble Egyptian stands for, helping commoners become even just a tiny bit beautiful as I am. This current state of affairs cannot and will not be stand. I honestly can't tell if she's being kind or conceited. If you are my competitor, that also makes you my enemy. I have always literally crushed every enemy who got in my way before. I see no reason to stop now. Besides, isn't that why you came here yourself? To crush us out of some misguided sense of victimhood? I won't say I came here to crush you, so much as I lured you out here to be crushed. You're the only Amazon left on the entire Amazon.com staff right now, no? So I thought the CEO herself might make her way here if I ordered something, and I was right. Huh? How did you know about that? You underestimate Egyptian Expunge Division and Intelligence Network at your own peril. At any rate, the business world is corporate jungle, and survival of the fittest is the law of the land. Here, signatures and contracts are everything, regardless of how they are obtained. Once I have ordered to launch you with my beauty, I will have all the time I need to take your IP rights for myself. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is that even possible? And the answer is a resounding yes. Why yes? Because my husband is the best attorney and the most evil day trader in all of Galaxy. He receives financial support from every corner of the galaxy and has yet to pay back so much as a single QP. In fact, he has expertly brokerages deals where his lender would themselves be in dire financial straits if he were to go bankrupt, so they continue to send him money in an endless riches cycle. That's the financial world he has made for himself. He rules it from on high as an emperor. And I, being intelligent as I am beautiful, have in turn mastered the art of flattery thanks to his personal instruction. So no matter how deep into gray area my methods may be, they won't matter once I legally merge our companies. So your plan is to rely on an ordinary. How foolish. The only law we must adhere to is might makes right. In that sense, it is no exaggeration to say that every one of my employees possesses the conflict resolution skills of a high-powered lawyer in their own way. And of course, as a CEO, my skills in that area are second to none. Trust me when I say that you too underestimate me at your own peril. Now then, I think it's time we begin this negotiation in earnest. You've heard of playing hardball, but I assure you there is no hardball so hard as my morning star. Wow, these bots are really annoying, you know? Really annoying these bots. They only post site links every time. Not enough to be Cleopatra.
球児目を球児シャンパンタワーの用意だ祭りだ
色としたいのねロンガーですよ
だから
お黙りなさい
目を離すなよ
One more.
まだまだ物足りん祭りだ
What?
ソはエジプトの楽園終焉を示す時の日
ムラエウス・アスターテ
オフだと言って朝の株価
Hey, that's kinda... That's BS.
栄光は我にありやはり指揮官たる者最前線で戦わねばな
I still count as lost. And with that, I have completely refuted your argument. Behold the might of Amazona's negotiation skills. You were kidding about how hard you play ball. I suppose my loss here assured when I let your almost foolishness, unabashed straightforwardness steal my attention. Even if only for a minute. Indeed, as the galaxy foremost expert on beauty, I cannot deny that your abs are, in their own way, beautiful. Oh crap. Oh bats. If we had only met under different circumstances, perhaps you and I could have. Did you just call me beautiful? How dare you? How dare you? Now what's going on? I thought this is where we arrive, begrudging mutual respect despite our differences. There are just some words you don't say in Flight or Amazon company. Oh. That was nearly the end of my dynasty. One full step and I would have been vaporized right down to the last particle. Indeed. While I don't remember it very well, I know now what it means to fight a vicious economic war. That's been very educational. And speaking of things that are educational, I have just recently learned from my first experience with outsourcing that flexibility is a key to achieving our initiatives for the times. This I'm willing to admit when I have been wrong. These products you sell are of exceptional quality, yes? Where did that come from? There is much to learn from fighting with all your might in battle, as there is from presenting with all your might at a meeting. While I myself may find the concept of products designed to enhance one's beauty really preposterous, I also now understand that women in society have an earnest desire for them. And these cosmetics are unlike any other. Indeed, they shine with a gleam as bright as any weapon. What I'm trying to say is, if you have any interest in expanding your sales channel, would you willing to be consider selling your products through Amazon.com? Oh my, that idea never even occurred to me. Are you sure? I may not care for myself, but I recognize quality, and quality sells. That is the truth of business. Furthermore, being able to put aside personal tastes and make beneficial decisions from a neutral POV is quality that any true CEO possesses. Hey, now I see. That glow of yours may just be gleam of this generation corporate star. Very well, I accept your proposal. In fact, we were thinking maybe time to broaden our horizon beyond the late night infomercial market anyway. So you're forming a business partnership. More or less. I'm thinking of something that goes beyond merely selling Egyptian products on our site. For example, I believe you said your company also sells relaxation goods. Of course, reducing stresses is an essential part of any good beauty regime after all. Then this works out nicely. You see, I've been thinking our relaxation facilities could stand to be even better than they are now. Would your company be willing to assist us in this pursuit? The fact is, we Amazons are warrior at heart. Try as I might think of ways to expand and improve our facility restorative effects, I just can't seem to come up with any good ideas. Now I see, very well. That should be easy enough. All you need is a new spa, fully stocked with Egyptian relaxation products. Though of course I expect to be fairly compensated for both of them and our interior design contributions. If they help my employees to be more productive, that is a price I am happy to pay. Indeed, this is what I call a win-win relationship. I was worried about how things would turn out for a while. It looks like you're not only completed with your 10th delivery, you even gained a new colleague in the process. Alright, let's keep this momentum going into the next set of deliveries. What's there some more? Meanwhile, phew, that was a lot harder than I thought. I'm tired and I think my back is starting to cramp up. Stop that, Huther. You know it's rude to flap your light wings like that. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty tired myself. Since our original job as Valkyrie was to carry the souls of brave warriors to Valhalla, I thought carrying package would be trivial in comparison. But it turned out to be much more gorgeous than I thought. I'll need to lower my expected activity limit parameters to reflect this new data point. I know how you feel. Flying with these attachments that are so deeply linked to myself inevitably leads to exhaustion, but I must persevere. At least you get a ride around with on those. What are they called again? When fire wheels? Instead of flying on your own power, that's gotta be way easier. It still requires magical energy. If you use them, of course, it is still tiring. Hahaha, it all depends on how you look at it, right? I've been using my giant fan to leap huge distances, and I've been having a blast ever since I decided to make into a game by which mean training. But doesn't that still use magical energy? Yeah, it does. But in my case, I think a Hatama might be helping me tap into a source of unlimited energy. At least that's the feeling I get. If you want to look into it, you could always come with me on your next jobs to see my mobile laboratory in action. These deliveries haven't been too hard for me since I've just been riding around on a Sphinx, which is practically one of my familiars at this point. But your flying carpet is part of your noble phantasm, right? It must be exhausting, using it all the time. Yes, it is. I would much rather go around making deliveries with you in our fair legend, so I could take advantage of all its safety mesh features. Well, yes, that does sound like fun, but there is no point bringing that up now. We all need to cover as much ground as possible right now, for those of us who can operate alone should. That is true, but let me say this. I strongly urge you all to get the rest you need. Because if you don't, you could, well, and truly die. If hearing one of my stories would help you to relax, please let me know. I would be more than happy to oblige. I see, she worried that if someone else dies, the rest of us will have to work even harder to make up for them, and that will lead to her dying. Hold on, size. I really didn't expect this to be such an all hands on the deck situation. True, some of them are only capable of making deliveries on foot. We have it easy compared to them. Indeed, the slackers who refuse to take their duties seriously aside, everyone here is doing their best. So there's nothing to gain from complaining. Best thing we can do right now is devote ourselves to recuperating so we can get back to work. Huh? Hey there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I hear we need all the help we can get. So I thought I'd stop by and see if there's anything I could do to. What are you doing here, Achilles? What do you mean? I'm the fastest runner around, and I got a chair to you. So we got delivery packages now, so I figured there'd be plenty of ways I could be useful. No, absolutely not. What in the world were you thinking? I agree. This is the last place you should be. If you insist on being here, then we will have to do everything in our power to stop you, for Master's sakes, for Chaldea's sake, and for the sake of future self. Oh man, so the sisters are all that's it against me being here. They're not wrong. Honestly, I'm right there with them. We appreciate their thought, but if you really want to help, the best thing you could do right now is stay in your room. That is true. The CEO and the you-know-who might be two different people. But Yuki has told us she just as inclined to go berserk at the very mention of her name. Luckily, she's out on delivery at the moment. There's no telling when she might come back. Indeed, if she were to return here and see your face directly, I should have to think about it. Well, that explains why every other servant besides me got the call to pinch in. Alright, if that's the case, I guess I'll just have to sit this one out. This is a surprise. I did not expect such. A renowned Greek hero to feel left out. I don't blame him. It's always sad to be being left out when others are playing. Please don't cry, Lord Achilles. I would be glad to make it up by you joining you for a game in your room sometime. Who said anything about crying? Besides, it's not about feeling left out. Look, I'm a servant too, so now that I'm summoned, I want to help Master out as much as I can. But in this case... On a second thought, never mind. You all want me to leave before this Mr. Person comes back and see me, right? Okay, you got it. See you later. Something weighing on your mind? Well, not really. I was just thinking about what I should bring to play when I go visit Lord Achilles. He's normally so fast, but he seems a little stilted right now. Just now. Wait, that's it. Stilts. I'm sure he would enjoy trying his feet as stilts. Berserker can. Crap. There's only a few more sermons I can use. 55. I guess I use a ruler.
Oi, 今我を小柄と笑ったな。 サンタは宙を舞うものでせーのわおテンポを上げます。サンタとのマッチアップは初めてとクリスマスムーブクリスマスムーブ本気で言うかフィニッサーテンポを上げますサンバのステップで仕掛けますトップロープからのプレゼントスラムでフィニッシュねユカタンレガーラで涙せーのルテガーラのクリスマススペシャルに決めてあげる戦利品を確かめよビータ1も見落とすね
Saber.
アイドル勇者ここに見
消えるがいい
みんなヒロイックに決めるわよ
見るに耐え消えるがい
That's not a charging yet.
いよかろう
一刀両断
どうだあがく
行くわよ何なのよいたいたいた
やれやれ
泣けなまれ火をきつい極光は反転する光を飲むエクスカリバーボルガーン張り合いのないボーティ
かつてない強敵だったかつてない強敵だったわ
Archer.
失礼治療のお時間ですので痛く投薬します
リロード
どうぞ投薬
そこ
投薬します清潔に
ローリンはいはいイエーイ
注入します痛くはありませんねどうぞ投薬 になれ。
問題ありません。慣れていますね。ベルトリートアンフル残留十分。治療を再開いたしましょう。それ注入し痛くはありません。
疾病、負傷、地上の害、すべてを許さず。参る。どうぞ。そこ。殺菌滅菌
勝っちまったか。まあいい。次だ、次。
Let's see how much floor can do today. Assassin, caster,
これは敵対ですか。あいにく私公然主義者でして。
damn.
黙って命令放っておいて無産しますか。砕け散りなさい。破壊する。よいしょ。あっさり好きにしていいのね。コンバットオープン。第1章第3章による制圧完了。最後ブレストゼロエリジェーメト。黙っていて命令しないで無産しますか。無産しますか。命令しないで無産しますか。抵抗は無駄ですね。命令しないで黙って放っておいて無産しますか。抵抗は無駄です。目障り砕け散りなさい。この鈍く光る銀の体があなたたちの墓標になったというわけね。
Yay! Get the rewards. $15. Archer. Hmm.
ナンパの途中だったんですけどね。
好
きだらけだぞ。おいしい相手かい。おかえりね。そい。あっちこっち。
Still alive.
おいよ。はい。あっちこっち。はっ。よっと。よろしい。好きだらけだぜ。そら。おいよ。はい。と。そら。と。だこう。おいよ。よろしい。くらえ。そら。おいよ。うい。好きだらけだぜ。おかえりね。
This is a boss.
いいでしょう。悪いね。オフでも武器はもう俺の辞書には不可能ってのがないぞ。スパッとハートを射抜きますか。悪いね。オフでも武器は持ってるのさ。好きだ。はい。ほいよ。おかえりね。弔いの木を火花を遂げ。一発。しまった。あっちこっち。お兄さん。はい。一丁上がり。派手に行こう。やる。好き。ほいよ。おいしい相手かい。おかえりね。あっちこっち。お兄さん。はい。一丁上がり。いやいや、遊びで俺に勝てると思ってた。
またのご利用を。
Something might happen. So every 10 floors just there's something. Berserker again. It's just alter egos when it's Berserker.
たか。
おいで。みんなよ
さっ
ろしく
ぱりしてやる。
よし。白いの
くれてやる。
寝ちゃっ蹴散らやっちゃうね。白お願い。よしちょっと。私の中の女神たち力を貸しておふたけしておきまって慌てない慌てないやっちゃうね。
よっしゃ。ぶっ飛べ。
やっちゃうね。
や
よっしゃ
お任せを。
ぶっ飛べ。
兄上には及びませんね。出直してください。
Writer.
シュリンガーラように浸らせてあげます。はいはい。
任された。
サンサーナカーマ。よろしいどうか無限にまどろんで堪能してください。
さて。
はいはい。どうにかなっちゃえ。はいはい。堪能してください。どうにかなっちゃえ。こういうの好きでしょ。私の愛は縦横無尽。はい、どうにかなっちゃえ。
さて茶にするか。
勝利をどうにしようかな。ゾクゾクしてきた。素敵ご褒美になっちゃうかしら。よし。あらゆる思いが私の力。人を狂わす愛情、人を惑わす連情、人を壊す烈情、チャリオットマイラブ。つかないわ。あら、つかないわ。いいよ。よし。
別名は勝利の女王。名前負けはしなかったかな。サンタの妨害とは何事ですか。
任せな。
論理的です。メリーアタック。チャヤー。
さら任せな。
論理的です。
さら
ロジカルです。メリーアタック。サンタとしてロジカルです。聖なる夜、素敵で無敵な奇跡の一瞬、ラ・グラスティーユ・ノエル。シャンシャンシャンシャンシャンシャン。メリーアタック。お説教のお時間です。ツインアーグリカルクラ
おう
論
さ。
理的で、なるほど。論理的です。メリーアタック。チャヤー。
なかなか良かったぜ。
So, just to make sure I have everything straight, Madame Beauty, you're planning to come along with Master and Mesiah on their deliveries from now on too, is that right? Of course, now that we are working together. Amazonist.com. Lack of delivery personnel is a matter of life and death to my company as well, so it behoves me to help it resolve it. There's no telling when we may run into other challenges that will be difficult to overcome with the Amazon's usual modus operation. So I'll be counting help from Chaldea and Egyptian should be challenge emerge. Let me take a moment now to thank you for that help in advance. Its stash will be greatly appreciated. By the way, there is something else I wish to ask you about. Madame, how did you know about our situation? As I told you before, Magician has an excellent intelligence network. Now that we're partners, I suppose I can elaborate further. You may not be aware of this, but not too long ago, there were many rumors leaked in the business circles about Amazon and Stockholm current circumstances. Oh? You mean how their employees all went missing? Indeed, so I once confirmed their veracity, I decided to make most of the opportunity. That's odd. My employees going missing is certainly a huge problem. Up until this collaboration, I never told anyone about it. I'm aware that any sign of weakness exploited mercilessly, so I would never resort to asking for help, not even from the Galactic Police that have been subject of so much gossip recently. In that case, I had to guess that someone else connected to Instant leaked the information on that on purpose. Makes sense to me, but of course, that begs a follow-up question. Why would they do that? It could be someone with a grudge against Amazon and Stockholm, fanning the flame of ire. We have made a lot of enemies thanks to our rapid growth, with no doubt more waiting in their wing. It's possible that Madame here was not the only one planning to use this opportunity to eliminate me, or to take control of my company via some other nefarious means. Which also means it's possible that some of our upcoming deliveries are actually traps in disguise. So watch yourself, Yuki. Alright, this is where we'll find our next customer, Sweet Witch. Her shop should be at one of these buildings. It's about time you showed up. You're from Amazon.com, right? Indeed we are. You must be Sweet Witch then, if you would just sign here. Huh? Why would I sign for that when you're this late? I can't believe your nerve. Wait, what are you talking about? What else could I be talking about? I needed those pancake ingredients by yesterday, but you're just showing up with them now. I even left a note when I made up my order that I needed them no later than yesterday, because today is a special day. I see. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Just give me a moment to check the order slip. My pancake cafe, Lily Psychotic House Pancakes, is a staple of the community. I spent years scraping by painstaking doing everything I could to earn the locals' trust. I thought all my hard work had finally paid off when they agreed to hold a birthday party for the children at the local orphanage in my cafe today, only to have my dreams shatter when the ingredients I'm counting on failed to arrive on time. I don't think I'll ever forget the looks on that lady with the cat ears face for as long as I live. Now the only thing I can do to forget my troubles is to send out a fantastical curse that makes a random person within 10 light year radius turn into a pig, unless they eat some of my pancakes at least once a week. That sounds like an act of terrorism than a way to forget your troubles. Don't be ridiculous. It's an expression of love. Love? Love? I have a strong feeling that violates several intergalactic unfair competition prevention laws. It's a cute and adorable way to forget my troubles. Anyways, what took you so long? Why didn't you bring them sooner? I'm afraid you must be mistaken. We haven't missed the delivery window at all. Oh, that can't be right. Well, more accurately, we did miss the date specified in your original order. But we also sent you an email letting you know we would miss the original delivery window, and you said you were fine with that. Don't give me that nonsense. I never said anything of the sort. Let me double check. Yes, it's all right here. We sent you an email apologizing that your delivery was behind schedule and asked if you would be okay with a later delivery date. And you replied with, sure, totally fine with me. I'm good whenever. Which means we are not late at all. I never sent an email saying that. I don't know. This email doesn't sound like something Sweet Witch would say to me either. I'm afraid this appears to be the unfortunate result of miscommunication on your part. And circumstances beyond our control on ours. Fortunately for your future orders, we also offer a premium subscription service that should be perfect for you. For a small monthly fee, this ultra deluxe user-friendly service offers free next show shippings on most orders, with the option for free same-show shipping in select areas. No wonder you're the CEO. You never miss a chance to upsell to you. Oh. I already told you, I never sent any email like that, and I don't care about any subscription service either. Alright, that was it. Oh, you took and signed for his package in less than a second. Now that's my deal of a model customer. But I assure you, there's no need to rush to confirm its content. We'll never get an order wrong. Take this and some of this. Uh-oh, please do be careful, senpai. I'm suddenly picking up a threat reading. I'm suddenly have... Are those pancakes I smell? Ugh, my head. Huh? What are those? Those are my most popular pancakes. Ones I couldn't sell thanks to the opportunity it cost me. But since I couldn't sell them to the orphanage, I'm going to sell them all to you instead, whether you want them or not. Don't worry, they all got Sweet Witch seal deliciousness. My. At first, I thought you were just another entitled customer. I'm impressed you have the gall to try pushing your own business on us. Unfortunately for you, we are both seasoned CEOs. Of course we know how to fight back against pushy salespeople. I'm reminded of a saying that seems especially fitting for this occasion. You come at the CEO, you best not miss. And look, it's Demon Pillar.
Golden Rider! Kenzan!
大切にケアしろ。ただいま整備中。大切にケアしろ。さあ、そらこ。よっしゃ。来やがったな、水曜の大波。行くぞ、エヴァ。
What? So strong.
波乗りいただき。
こんなはずでは。
おかわりいかがですか？
I underestimated it.
チキンレースだおら。中様、風になるぜ。クー、決めるぜ。
そら来い。
せい。
ザブーンだな。
収束発射。
No, don't get charmed.
よっしゃザブーンだ頑張りましょう。
Damn. That's strong enough. Let's try this instead.
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。こういうこともどれにしようかな。
我らが得て
覚悟はいいかしら。貫いてあげる。あら、怖い怖い。切り刻む。
お任せを。
トランプ。
こんな
それ。
So it's always that target, huh?
切り刻む。身も心も生きていた鉱石さえも溶かして行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。ガラスがきメルトアウト。
Hear that sound?
楽しみましょう。見切れるか。たまらないわ。バニアシオンパラディオン収束発射。行きます。切り刻む。トランプ。おかわりいかがですか。収束発射。やればいいんでしょ。トランプ。邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。メルトアウト。震え、凍てつき、砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
If I guess couldn't complete when it comes to sheer capital. Why ever wanted to bring a smile to everyone's faces? Have everyone become obsessed with the hopes and dreams my pancakes inspire? Just like the cute little piggies having a party out behind the cafe. Piggies, sweet witch. Yes. Just taking a wild step in the yummy here, but do you happen to have a partner who runs the cafe with you? Why yes, of course I do. The Dragon 2-4s are too busy with sales to give me a hand in the cafe, so my aunt, the Kaikion, always helps me. I'm back, sorry I'm late. The neighborhood playgates were crowding around me so much I practically had to beat them off with my staff again. I guess I can't blame them, seeing I am Doc Kaikion, the genius caster of the century who discovered Kaikion particles. Something wrong? NT. Did you happen to send an email from my account without asking me? How many times do I have to tell you not to call me Auntie, a poor kick-ass Kaikyon lady? Anyways, get a load of this, sweet witch. I was just furious as you were when Amazon.com sent that email saying the ingredients would be late. But that was before I saw they also sent us a gift package, by the way. Apology. I immediately sent them a reply letting them know we were happy to wait. Incidentally, the Amazon.com apology gift package contains an assortment of self-multiplying konjac, dumplings, and tapioca. Both types can be compressed to an impressive degree without permanent deformation, so I made sure to send it ahead of the email via space X priority envelope. So you're the reason my pancakes ingredients were late, Auntie. In that case, I think it's only right you make it up to me by returning into pancake ingredients yourself. Huh? How's that fall? The back top. Oh, hey, settle down. There's still some konjac dumplings left if you want some. I already used up all the tapioca and the kaikyon I had for lunch. But at least you can still have the konjac in milk tea or something, right? Ugh, I hate you, Auntie. Something the matter? Bravo. What's this about? You showed excellent outside the box thinking when you fought to turn your setback into an opportunity as a super beat initiative and immediately executing on it. Above all, your pancakes are delicious. I've always found sweets to be early useless things, yet even I found myself moaning in pleasure upon trying one. Really? Okay, well thank you. And based on how good I feel, I summarized that they are also brimming with nutrients. It would be great waste to let such an excellent sweet languish away here in obscurity. So I'd like to make you a proposal. Would you be willing to sell your pancakes for Amazon.com? For our market reach, I can. All but guarantee these will sell like hot cake. I mean, extremely well throughout the galaxy. Oh, but what about if it's freshness you're concerned about, then worry not. Our delivery system express shipping can deliver them anywhere in the galaxy before their sell-by date. I'm afraid that went right over my head, but I do get that this is one of those cases where one door closing opens a window somewhere else, right? Basically, you like my pancakes so much that you want to make a deal with me, even though we were just fighting yes. Perhaps that's the sort of business acumen I should be learning from. Of course it is. After all, I am not CEO for nothing. What does this mean, my little oopsie? All water under the bridge now. I take this chance to run for it if I were you, Doc Kaikyon. You think? Well, in that case, what would you say to taking this chance to run away with me? Your past? That's so. Well, fine, I don't need you anyway. Between studying Kaikyon particles and helping out at the Pancake Cafe, my life is already plenty fulfilling. I knew it. There's something about her that kind of reminds me of me. Don't worry about the contract. I'd be happy to take care of that. When I'm done, you'll have the most fair, impartial, and perfectly beautiful legal document you can find anywhere. What did you say? Hey, put down that morning star, will you? We'll never get anywhere if you keep throwing us off track. And what's the logic here? Nobody's allowed to use that word even when it isn't referring to her? Basically, it's just too loaded to use within her eShop. But that's gonna be most inconvenient. I mean, what that word stands for, as well as spreading it throughout the galaxy, is my life work. But very well, I suppose I'll just have to use a substitute term for now on. In that case, not to worry, I'll draw up the contract with the most BP beauty points you ever seen. That sounds wonderful. Yay! This will be the first step in my plan towards piggyifying everyone in the galaxy. Huh? I'm not sure what this BP aberration means or what the goal entails. But I'm glad to see we reach consciousness. Yes, by the way, do you have any pancakes that are especially nourishing? If yes, could I order a large batch of those to be delivered to our relaxation facilities before we see? I think they would be a great boon in helping my employees recharge and refuel. Of course I do, and it will be my pleasure, though I will charge you for a price. I just hope these pancakes don't cause more problems than they solve. Oh. Meanwhile, I don't believe it. It's better than I was expecting. My skin is smooth. And so, I mean, of course my body has always been completely perfect in every conceivable way. But it feels like it's even more so now. I've never seen any of these cosmetic items before, and their labels all say weird things like use galvanized deuterium ions to penetrate the inner sites in your skin. I have no idea how any of them work, but they definitely do. Go on, give them a shot. There's nothing to lose, since they are free, and there's so much to gain. No, I don't. We have every right to use this new spa room. They just installed. No, not just the right. It's our duty, damn it. I still don't like that I have to use my chart to carry packages, especially when everyone knows it's supposed to be reserved just for good-looking guys. I mean, I'll do it if that's what Master wants, but I refuse to do it for nothing. Unfortunately, these cosmetics have turned out to be the perfect reward. There's no reason to be shy about receiving our due compensation. Every beautiful person is obligated to try to become even more beautiful after all. Hello? No gravity. I won't disagree. You're certainly free to your opinion, but I have no interest in such things, myself honestly. I do not really see the point in them. You don't see the point? Are you kidding me? See, Skahatak, this is your home problem. You don't have the faintest idea who you really are. You've totally got the look, goods where it counts, but you don't even know what they are, which is honestly kind of attractive in its own right. But the point is, you've got prime material to work with, and it's only right you work if it's even more than you are. In fact, I insist upon it. I can't stand seeing such a good set to go to waste. Calm down, Mabe. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I'm just going to get some ice cream and... If it's ice cream you want, I'll buy you all you can eat later after you come with me to the spa room. Now come on. Stop that, Mabe. Not everyone has the same taste as you, right? Encouraging people to try new things is fine, but forcing them isn't. Lady Bootycat is right, Lady Mabe. Some women excel at holding a fan and dancing with a grace, while others excel at wearing armor and riding a horse. People haven't ridden a steed out that far in some time. It's quite tiring. So it was a good kind of tiring. I've forgotten how much I enjoyed horseback riding. Yes, there's nothing like riding a horse out on a wide open field without a care in the world. It does make you work up quite the appetite though. Would you like to join me for some meat dumplings before we get back out? Okay, that does it. You're all coming with me. And you better be in the mood to learn, because I'm going to teach you everything I know about beauty regimens. Huh? Where's this coming from? I noticed for a while now how you all still reek of widow. And by that I mean, I can tell you let yourself go beauty-wise because you've already been married. Honestly, it's been bothering me since forever. Haven't you ever noticed how Kiyohime and Tamamo head to the spa room every chance they get in between deliveries? You could all learn a thing or two from them. Though you don't have to copy the creepy way they go around grinning, saying things like, "Now master will finally be mine." Anyway, case in point, get back from a battle, or a horseback, or whatever. And the first thing out of your mouth is about dumplings? You are not children anymore, damn it. You're a mature adult woman, and you should look at you. Your hair is covered in dirt and grim. In fact, yours too, Burika and Tomoe. Alright, the spa's room can wait. You all need to take a bath first. Let's see, I remember there were aroma oils in the spa room. Fine, I'll go with you and teach you exactly what you all always desperately need to know about skincare. Thanks, but no thanks. We're fine with just a regular bath. Yeah, honestly, I don't really get what all those beauty products are supposed to do anyway. I swear, this is the whole problem with you soldier types. Listen, as women, our bodies are a key weapon, which means they need to be kept in tip-top shape. After battle, do you just wipe your sword with old rag all day? No, you sharpen it, right? Any weapon you don't keep in good shape is no weapon at all. That was much more profound than I expected. Indeed, I can't think of any good comeback to that. I felt that profundity deep in my own soul as well. To be honest, I just have no idea whatsoever what's going on to a spa room entails. I do understand that Lady Maeve is trying to share one of her core truths with us. As a warrior, it is only right to accept her goodwill head on. As you wish, Lady Maeve. I will follow you. Alright, I'm still going to pass on the spa, but I was thinking I could use a bath now anyway. In for a penny. In for a pound, I suppose. Just be sure you remember my ice cream. $20. Alright, let's see what... Increase bond? I thought it will give me more damage. Sadly, no it doesn't. Archer.
きるとも。行くぞ。羊はこう使う。行くぞ。キャンディークッキーロールケーキ。出ば頭が
任せとけ。
ぼーっとする。約束は壊さない。その孤独を粉砕する。キャンディースターフォトンレイ。キャンディーケイン。
燃えろ。
うんできるとも。
ああ、そこは強く。
行くぞ。
はっ。デプレッション。
うん
行くか。
行くぞ。羊はこう使う。これが正統派サンタの力だ。このふわふわは譲れない。
Let's see, pretty. Still a long ways to go. Australia.
「戦いのゴングは鳴らされましたわ。あなたもどうよ。
よし。
ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。ええ。
貫いたか。貫いたか。貫いたか。
欲しがりさん。気持ちいいでしょ。ブレイクタイムはいかが。あなたはどう。シャッター。少し注文の多い子は嫌われるわよ。あらこんにちは。ちょっと失礼。ごめんなさいね。ワンショットマイラブ。さあここでいいかしら。こっちよこっち。気持ちいいでしょ。サービスしちゃう。たっぷりね。もう悪い子。注文の多い子は欲しがりさ。こっちよこっち。
はっ。
味わいなさい。
貫いたか。いいだろ。
いいけど。あらこんにちは。ちょっと失礼。ごめんなさいね。ワンショットマイラブ。さあここでいいかしら。ああいい感じ。お肌がどんどん潤っちゃうわ。よくてよとっても。
Bond up. Let's see, floor, next floor. Point fruit 1. Caster enemy. Rider.
るぜ。チキンレースだおら。ベクーン。そんじゃかっ飛ばそうか。ベアハウリング。ノーデンドライ。
It's been a while since I saw this MP.
See. Rock and roll. 決めるぜ。
はーい。
イエー決めるぜ。
任せて。
ベアナックルだ。イエーせい。ベアンクーンスマッシュ It's so cool じゃんよ。
Caster. Oh wow. A perfect.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなる。
お守りいたします。
大逆に死。我が身はホルスなりしファラオなる。お望みとあら
Narrate to enemies too.
ば。屍の鏡、暗黒の扉と恐怖のここ。暗空ねぶたずめ。不敬者。ホルアクティ。気が合いますね。
いいわよ
お望みとあらば苦しみなさい。
無様ね。
不敬者。おの仕方ありませんね。不敬者。
死になさい。
気が合いますか。気が合いますね。苦しみなさい。ホルアクティ。すぐに再会できるでしょう。ただし冥界での話ですが。
Buy more floors. Assassin.
「あまり手間取らせないでくれる？
Oh, it does such a bit.
ああ、了解っと。そうだ。
Mayrin.
ああ、楽、面倒ね。どう？ほら、いっそ死にたくなるでしょ。楽にして。ああ、もうどう？めん、ああ、もうどう？諦めの悪いこと。もう楽になれば。なあ、面倒ね。滅びの定めにすら見放された。我が永遠の保護か。哀れみの涙で命を呪え。ほら、いっそ死にたくなるでしょ。
So close.
また。はあ、おのれ、おのれ。ああ、面倒ね。
はい。
どう？おはあ、おのれ。面倒ね。どう？ほら、いっそ死にたくなるでしょ。安らかな死に顔、羨ましいわ。予定のタスク。
Hey. My goal is to just reach floor 30, which is right here. Wait, are you serious?
Ma見ていく？うんうん、私も張り合いがあるってものさ。
Or assassins. I just use this, yes.
劇場は海より近い。見るがよい。これが誉れ歌うイルステリア、すなわち
術に術世のそのルールブレイカー、絶望なさい。
Rule Breaker.
そう
きらめくぞ。
残念。
うけい。
私に続きなさい。
我が劇場のサビになった。そこを動くな。良い演目であった。次の公演も楽しみにするがよい。
27. Let's see, here's Archer again. No, why not?
そうしたいいわ。こっちよ。目に物を言わせてあげる。覚悟はいい？百発百中。
Ooh.
いやよ。そうしたいの？
ローマ。
100.
いいわ。
ロー。
Oh wow.
いいわ。そうしたいの？行くわよ。バイバイ。そうしていいわ。こっちよ。もうやられちゃったの？早すぎ。次はもっと頑張りなさいな。
28. Kagitora.
なるべく長く戦いたいな。
勉強になるもの。
押してまいる。
ここはこれ。さああいったた。
押してまいる。いいでしょう。我が義を見よ。
一足
手柄は足にあり、運は天にあり、鎧は胸にあり。我が義を見よ。
No.
東八毘沙門天よ、我が身に宿り真意を震え。時点発動、車がかりの陣。一票投射、絶対戦。てやー。悔しい。ここまで。
Wow, I can attack all my units.
押してまいる。我が義をいいでしょう。風化設立こたびはこの辺にしておきましょう。人の落ち目を責めるのは面白くじゃない、義に戻ります。
2 more.
まだ見ていく？
Was it seriously giving me those? Gray. Hector. And beverage.
Sejaと死者の双方にやります。
了解。よし、来た。了解。よし、来た。
やり切り裂きま
食らってやろうぜ。
せいせいお願い。あっと
任せな。
切り裂きます。お願い。せい墓守の秘宝お見せ。
おっと、そういうご命令か。
あっとやります。古き神秘よ、死にたい甘き謎よ、ことごとく見ぬか。
よし、来た。
せい遠間なら
こいつだ。
お願い。
It's a dragon.
食らってやろうぜ。よし、来た。
せいお願い。
理だな。
The last one for today. The class is a caster. There's a for berserker. Yeah, go for a berserker for this. Now use Merlin for this one. Here's my bond CE. Last one for today. Our delivery backlog is being cleared out at a good place. At this rate, it may not be much longer before the shipping system is back to its old self. Now first, I must find my missing employees, or I will simply find myself back in the same situation. I cannot outsource my delivery operation to all of you forever after all. Good question. I've been checking with the Egyptian headquarters periodically to see if our intelligence has heard anything new, but so far nothing. We have agents throughout the several worlds. I thought we would have heard something by now. Looking back, it's hard to believe that initial blast of information pertaining to this incident even took place. Then it seems more and more likely that somebody leaked that initial information intentionally. It's like I knew that the bigger my company grew, the more ire it would draw from rivals jealous of our success. But I never imagined that one of them would use such covert methods. What could they be thinking? Partly agree. Manipulating another company into attacking a competitor when they are down. What a brilliant, elegant way to make trouble for a rival. And the best part is, you don't even have to get your own hands dirty. That doesn't mean I'm the one behind your employee disappearance, mind you. Whoever this person is, I'm just admiring their hard handiwork. Maybe we should just focus on the job at hand for now. Indeed, these deliveries aren't going to make themselves. Let's see, our next customer looks to be by a company by the name Bordelli Inc. Temp Agency. This package needs to be delivered to their employee training center. It should be right around here. Ho! I can see a group of people over there. Perhaps that is the place. That looks like... Those glasses seems kind of familiar. Tijuana's advanced sense of deja vu as well. I think we're next I'm in, but I can't place them. Perhaps we met at a party. Whenever I dress up and go to a party with my husband, there is always no end of men kneeling before me and begging me to let them kiss my feet. Maybe he was one of them. I don't know who he is, but on a first impression, I don't care for those glasses or that he's always never truly worked a day in his life. He seems to me as though he is simply trying to play up his intelligence. Well, if he thinks a pair of glasses is all it takes to look like an intelligible, he could not be more wrong. Oops, it would seem he is a customer for this delivery. Alright, Theo, you can do better than that. After all, one of the best things about almost.com is a certain notable exception aside, anyone anywhere can use it. Business is business. My personal preferences are not relevant when engaging in customer relations. Alright, time to plaster on my most winning saleswoman smile and get to work. I'm glad this day has finally arrived. You did very well making it this far. Registration number 9685. Thank you for everything you've done for me, teacher. Not gonna lie. As a guy who used to run around doing space piracy under the name Blackbeard Binks, your temp training program was really tough for me to get through. But now I'm done. I finally get to be a full-fledged member of society. I can't wait. Now I won't have to spend every waking hour of my day running away from bounty hunters. Sniff, thank you so much for not giving up on me. Now, no more tears. This is more than just your graduation. It's the first day of a whole new life. Thank you, teacher. Though you know, I never did get why I had to stand as close as possible to those grenades to practice enduring explosions. Why would a temp like me need a skill like that anyway? Avoiding the question, now that you managed to withstand this difficult training, you should be able to handle any temporary position at any company anywhere. They may be in admiration sales, development, management, or making tea. Whatever they are, and wherever you go, I guarantee you will now be the right person for a job. I only wish I could be there to see the magnificent fruits of your labors for myself. What a shame. Teacher, you really do care about me. Well, don't worry, I promise I won't let you down. Auntie, be sure that you don't, otherwise it will lead to some trouble. Oh my, it would seem congratulations are in order. Ordinary Temperworks database has already found the perfect company for you. Once we take care of the paperwork, you could begin working immediately. What do you say? Don't worry, it's very simple. All you have to do is sign away your rights, that is, this labor contract, and you'll be all set. Really? Sign sounds good to me. They were signed and sealed. He lied. Anyone else catch that trouble throwaway line? Fo. Attempt agency. Something about that feels familiar. Gaps. I just remember. Egyptian marketing department periodically sends me a blacklist of people not to do business with. That is where I seen his face. The toxic company he runs. Ford Lily is the most ever questionable temper agency in the Sapphire Galaxy. He operates firmly the gray zone, skirting the law without technically breaking it. In fact, I think he's actually is a wanted man in some star systems. He's been quasi-legally racking up huge profits by deceiving and brainwashing unwitting servants' resources into working for other companies until they literally blow up. His name is Mr. Chen, though he's more commonly known as his terrifying alias, the Explosion. What a fitting name. Shouldn't that be the Exploder? Don't ask me, I didn't make it up. Oh, and who might you be? I'm from Amazon.com. Ah yes, I did order something from you, didn't I? Just a moment, please. I still need to put the finishing touches on. That is, finish my new employer's graduation. Registration number 9685. Now that you are about to leave the company and set out in society, I have a little present for you to commemorate the occasion. As someone who has been part of your new lease on life, even if only for the duration of your training, it's the least I can do to cheer you on here. Oh man, teach. You've already done more for me than I can ever pay you back for, and now you're giving me your present too? I don't know what to say. It's quite alright, just say you'll take it. Well, if you insist. Sniff, you're the best, teacher. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Now listen closely. You're only to open this gift while at the company you're temping for, and only when things are looking truly dire. Do not open it in other circumstances. If you ever find yourself in desperate straits with no hope of escape, the contents of this box will save you. For example, if you happen to see something you shouldn't have or done something that tiring company president will literally have your head for, and you wish there was a way to turn tables on the nearby bad guys and really blow them away. That is when I hope you remember this box. Oh, and it will be especially effective if you can open it in close proximity to said company president. Also, make absolutely never to drop it, and be careful not to store it in moist, damp environments. Is that clear? Gotta teach. Don't let him fool you, Blackbeard. I knew it. You were deceiving innocents, pirates, and exploiting them for your own gain. Oh, now that's odd. I could have sworn I made deliver out to Cordelia Inc. I didn't think Amazoness.com was so unprofessional as to violate its customer privacy. Indeed. It's all more aggravation when considering that you regularly set foot into other people's homes by nature of your mail order business. I guarantee that we are in total compliance with all galactic privacy laws, and any personal information acquired in the course of performing our work duties is kept strictly confidential. However, just to confirm, while Amazoness.com proudly accepts orders from customers of all stripes, we draw the line at purchase we believe may have been made by criminals, or that may be used in criminal activities. Criminal, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. Portability is every bit on the up and up. Or really, then how do you explain all the young workers agency employees who are trained to work until they can no longer move before they ultimately end up exploding? I'm a bit tired. At Cordelity, we try to cultivate as a strong work ethic and a fierce sense of loyalty in all our associates. Yes, we have been so successful with some of them that they end up making the ultimate sacrifice to help their assigned company, but that was a choice they made, their own violation. All I can do is give our devoted associate one of these secret microwavable tools for when they decide to take matters into their own hand. That way when it goes off, I can at least try to recoup my losses. What's wrong with that? Do you really need to ask? Employees are the most precious resource a company has. Business models like that are only feasible when the company lacks any sense of ethics or responsibility. And quite frankly, your choice to use it also strikes me as one profoundly lacking in creativity or innovation. Well, that's quite the conclusion from someone whose own company is currently suffering from a dearth of employees. What did you just say? So you heard about what's going on at Amazoness.com too? Indeed I have. You see, I didn't make this order just to have an item I need delivered. No, my true goal was to make you a proposal. I was hoping you might consider using some of Cordelia's hardest working young associates to bolster your company's ranks during this time of need. Of course, you're the up-and-coming CEO of Amazon.com who has grown your company at a truly astonishing rate. So I trust you understand why I figure making an order will give me a better opportunity to talk business with you. The matter of obtaining an appointment with you is no easy feat after all. Oh, so you want me to employ the workers you train as delivery people? That is right. Absolutely not. No hesitation at all. Love it. Did you really think I would jump at such a proposal? I understand that labor has taken numerous forms as of late, and that temporary work are one of them. However, temporary worker also brings a host of problems. Temporary problems essentially. You know, problems that have to do with how temporary workers are treated, I think. At any rate, it is a crucial issue, and one I take very seriously as the CEO of my company. Your point being, the one thing I can say for certain is that trust is essential. As a matter of fact, Alyssa.com is currently working hand in hand with our very first outsourcing partner. It may appear similar to employing temporary workers at glance, but I only made this decision because I trusted Yuki and his companions. Suffice to say, trust is a key priority for anyone we choose to work with, and I do not trust you one bit. So I have no interest in your proposal, regardless of how much help your workers might be. Hey, I didn't expect you to be so stubborn. Come now, think about it. Surely you would use all the help you can get right now, no? I can provide you with ideal employees, that kind who work hard, keep their heads down, and never complain. Furthermore, I can guarantee they would be so loyal that they would gladly show any difficult customer making unreasonable complaints on little fireworks. Of course, they would never do so in a way that would reflect poorly on your company. If anything, they would only reinforce your dominance over the intergalactic home shopping market. After all, if word were to spread that refusal to accept a package from Amazon.com resulted in the referrers say, "Haha, blowing up," well, I imagine you would soon see a very sharp decrease in refusal indeed. The home delivery industry doesn't get enough respect, as it is still instilling customers with the right moral incentives. Should only help. Really, it's about time the Sapphire Galaxy as a whole began a new season, in my opinion. As for me, all I ask in return for providing you with such valuable employees is reasonable compensation for the time I spent training them. Indeed, the more I think about it, the more I think such an arrangement would be nothing but upside for both of us. Truly, this is exactly what I call a win-win. Oh my, that was close. Try to argue the merits of our position all you like. You're still nothing more than a worm trying to take advantage of us in a moment of weakness. We clearly need a lesson in ethics. Unfortunately for you, my morning star and I specialize in teaching from the school of Trinity Hard Knocks. Yeah, honestly, I don't think anyone needs a delivery person literally blowing up on job anyway. Let's fight for the date. Damn it.
さて、カウンティングオーバー。最高のカードを君にしようかな。おや、行くかい？切り込む。
自爆しかありますまい。好機ですよ。
Damn, he keeps using that top move. So I can't target him.
Okay.
ささやかに
切り込む。
出直していらっしゃい。単純いけませんね。かかるキノコ切り飛ばすのみ。
Okay, now I can target him.
Okay.悪いね。おっと。
命令とも。
おっと。
こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
Two more enemies left. Worry not. Alyssa would never make deals with violent criminals. Though you don't seem to be alone. You seem to be above using violence yourself. Senpai Ezra-kohai, I can more or less tell what you're thinking right now. And I think now is probably not a good idea to say it. Oof. Considering that everything under the sun shines, right at the moment is about to burn out, I truly thought that Alyssa was now on its last leg. But it seems I was a bit hasty in coming to that conclusion. So I think I will withdraw for today and spend some time thinking about what I learned. Of course, if you ever like to discuss business again, I'm always happy to oblige. But we still need to turn you over to the Galactic Police. Just answer one thing. Are you the one behind my employee's disappearance? Goodness, no. Cordelia is but a humble temporary agency. We're not in the business of poaching talents from other companies. When word that they were missing first reached the underworld, I did put out some feelers in the hopes of finding some disgruntled Amazon to recruit. But it was no avail, as there were neither hide nor hair of them to be found anywhere. I suspect that either someone with very deep ties to the servant-verse underworld was involved in their disappearance, or well, my expenses reaches the point of diminishing returns before I could dig any deeper into the alternative. Suffice to say, that was when I decided to abandon my info-gathering pursuits and try the direct approach. But of course, we all know how that planned out. What a great opportunity cost this has been. Oh well, a lesson for the future, I suppose. Now then, if you excuse me, I must be on my way. He's gone. Well, you don't see many villains as poor rife as him. Nowadays, it doesn't seem like he could abduct my employees. I never ever do business with him, but he didn't strike me as a liar. Huh? Where'd teacher go? Or where do I find my new workplace? This agent has been sunsetted. Mr. Chen will not return. You are free to forge your own destiny, pirate. What? But the whole reason I wanted to become an office slacker in the first place is because I didn't want to have figured that stuff out for myself. True, it would be all too easy to simply leave you with that single word of advice. But as a first-class CEO of a corporation, I have more words of wisdom I can share to help enterprising young people like yourself advance in life. So listen up for the truth. I'm about to tell you will give you your life much greater direction than that purple-haired weasel lies ever could. Calculate on me. It all comes down to just one word. Muscles. Even if you think I'm full of it, just train your muscles well and they will be one of the few things in life that will never let you down. Well-trained muscles will invigorate your appetite, improve your health, focus your mind, land you a job, and find new friends in this. I'm absolutely certain. Indeed, there are numerous reasons as how I became a CEO, but my muscles were a core component. Really. Really, I do not know if you are aware of this or not, but our relaxation facility also contained the best gym you'll find this side of the Sapphire Galaxy. I strongly urge you to pay a visit. If you should ever find yourself tired of life or making deliveries, it will help you solve just about any problem you may have. So you were saying if I work out a lot, I can become a CEO, and once I become a CEO, Soulbear, I'll finally have the girls flying over me saying things like, yeah, check out the hot space pirate over there. Is that really what you want, Beardy? Hehe, well, it would be easy for me to squash that dream here and now. Oh, instead just say that the future holds endless possibility, young pirate. But if you should ever find yourself lost and lacking direction once again, read my autobiography, now in its second printing, and it will help you get back on track. Farewell. All that I said, I'm gonna start harsh workout. I think I enjoyed it a lot more as Space Pirate than a guy just pumping space iron. Yeah, that's a ticket. I'm gonna take a page out of that bad guy's playbook and start a Space Pirate franchise where fellow outlaws can enjoy exercising and making a killing. I'm gonna be rich. Wait, isn't that just a pirate guild? I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this plan. Meanwhile, this pressure is intense. How are you holding up, Cat? It's all paws on deck here. And there's not nearly enough paws to go around. At least I can say there's never a dull moment. Woof. You guys keep cooking. I'll keep the rice coming. Here we go. Order up 1 curry combo. Let's see. Next I got to make. Oh, there's even more orders than before. I'll get started right now. Brave warriors like me are supposed to be greeted with Pancakes thrown in honor wherever we go. So why did I subject myself to humiliation waiting in line? You're all lucky I don't send Kirkleys on ahead to clear the way for me, damn it. Quit your belly aching, new blondie. You think I don't want to get rid of everyone and make off with all that yummy looking food for myself? Of course, as Ani, I probably should do that, but the red guy won't make me any more sweets. What a good girl she is, especially for an Ani. Seriously, what's the hold up? I've been waiting for what feels like forever. Can't you make it any faster? It'll be ready when it's ready, Lancer. If you're tired of waiting in line, then either get in here and help us out, or go and show off that fancy running form I've heard about so much. From the movie, I guess. I've been running. Why do you think I'm so famished? I'm telling you, it ain't easy being part of the ground troops. If only I could bring my chariot here. Well, check it out. They got pancakes here now. Oh my, that sounds... which is scrambled. What's this? Lady Parvati herself made us curry. And maybe the Avatar Vishnu, but I absolutely have to try that. Curses, I can't believe how far this line stretches on, but if it means having a taste of Lady Parvati's handmade curry, it is a weight I'm willing to endure. Food. This stuff is the horse news. I mean, the bee's knees. There's nothing tastier than a good carrot. Just one of these is enough to let me run for 10,000 li. And unlike that huge line over there, this area is entirely buffet style, so I don't even have to wait. That being said, looking at everyone else here, I can't deny that my diet is a little lacking of variety. And since I'll no doubt need to head out on job again, seeing as I'm one of Chaldea's stars runner and all, I should probably try something new that will give me even more energy. Excuse me, good sir, but might you have any form of carrot dish on your menu? Because I think such a dish could help me run even faster and further than usual. Oh, it's you. I wish I could help out, but we're too short-handed to whip up any carrot base right now. I could always chop one up and stir-fry it for you, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you had in mind. Wait, hang on, I think we might just gotten something in the last supply drop. Here we go, Galaxy Carrot Pancakes. I'll give them a shot. Galaxy Carrot Pancakes. Yep, I don't know if someone foresaw this kind of thing happening or what, but it's even labeled safe for humans in horse-like. Well, I'm Lubu, obviously, so the horse part doesn't apply to me, but yes, I'd definitely like to try some. Alright, let's see what these Galaxy Carrot Pancakes taste like. Holy horsey, I mean, moly. This is definitely the same carrot taste I know and love, but it's also fluffy pancake. What a revelation. I could eat these forever, run forever, be the boo forever. Nom nom. Oh man, I have to tell the others about these right away. Let's see. There's Lord Wichipuhas, Lord Dunsalon, and Lady Lamare, and Lady Bailong, and Lord Gogoku. Lord Bayard, Lord Prince Langlingsrang, whose name I forgot to ask, Lord Pegasus. These pancakes, delicious as it's going to shake up the whole horse industry is something fierce. I have no doubt that any horse who eat these will be able to gallop across the open plains several times more powerful than before. Huh? Oh no, I don't mean me. I'm not a horse after all. Ah, I feel the power coursing through my Lubu veins. I'll be able to tackle my next delivery with 10 times more power than usual. Don't try to stop me. All that's left now is to hit the road. Yeehaw. Maybe I better double check the ingredients on those pancakes. Oh. 30 deliveries, yay!
お客様はまだまだ待っている。次だ。
Still a lot of floors left. I guess that's it for today. Yeah, why not? I'm tired. Bye bye.